Hello and welcome back to the Mock Minute. We have changed locations, we got a new studio, and so we're very excited about that. But today, we have a special guest later on in the show, but we're going to start off with...
Wait a minute, I thought I was every week the special guest.
You are the special guest. We have another one. Didn't I not say that? Okay.
Another. In addition to myself, there's another special guest that we have. Very special. Specialer than I am.
Right.
Much specialer.
I didn't say that, but you did. So there you go. But...
And I mean it.
What I heard was that you just got back from a very special event in Myrtle Beach.
That's right.
Big South Conference Media Day.
Yes. We were in Myrtle Beach this year because that's where our conference tournament is, sponsored by the www.visitmyrtlebeach.com. It is now the Beach Madness. Beach Madness. So we traveled down to Myrtle Beach. I did not, unfortunately, get a tan, because it was about 32 degrees yesterday when I woke up. So that trip to the beach did not happen. But a lot of good times and good discussions, and I love talking about the team, so that was a great opportunity, especially this year's team. Just a lot of exciting things happening, and we're good to go. But I had a really good time, and
it was awesome.
It was awesome.
Yeah, except not getting into the ocean.
No, I did not. I did not get into the ocean. It was strictly business.
There you go. There you go. Another thing.
How come you weren't there?
Well, I wasn't invited.
I thought that the mock media team would be there to interview.
I was not invited. I did not have my credentials.
Oh, okay.
Next time, though, we'll work on that.
At the yes, we need to film the mock minute at media day.
We're going to film the mock minute at the conference tournament.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
That sounds fantastic.
Awesome.
What else you got for us today?
Other thing is,
Before we get to the special guest.
Before the special guest, I want to talk a little bit about what's happening tomorrow.
Okay.
Around 3 o'clock.
We do have a team coming in. This is a closed scrimmage, so I'm keeping the team a secret. So none of you, because I know how you people are. You'll come storming Kimmel Arena trying to get in. Well, you can't. No. But there is going to be a scrimmage taking place tomorrow at 3 o'clock, and I think the girls will be. It's time. It's time for them to play against somebody besides themselves and you and Coach Barber, right? You know, and I know you're in agreement with that.
I am very much so.
No, but seriously, we're excited about it. I mean, our kids, we've had out of 17 practices, I'd say 14 of them have been fantastic.
Yes.
And the other 3, again, last week it was 2. Now we're up to 3. The other 3 we won't discuss. So, but we're excited about tomorrow. I think it'll give us a good gauge for what we need to work on in the future.
Yeah, great. Yeah. So now, we do have a very special guest.
Yeah, let's get to that.
And our special guest today is the one and only, often imitated, never duplicated, Director of Athletics here at UNC Asheville, Janet Cohn.
Janet.
High chair or something?
No.
My feet can't even touch the floor.
That's okay. That's all right. Great things come in small packages.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Wait, if you're going to go down there, we got to go down there.
Yeah, whatever.
So whatever. You're in charge, so whatever you like.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm feeling much larger.
You like that? All right. All right. So welcome to the Mock Minute.
I feel so honored and privileged, and I watched the Mock Minute.
Okay, good.
And I saw the episode last week, which also referred to the only 2 episodes last year. So
right. So all we need is one more episode to eclipse last year's total.
We are already on a roll. And this time we wanted to make sure that we involved a great and wonderful person, someone who supports us a lot, and that's you. And we really appreciate that.
Gee, are you trying to get a raise?
You know.
We don't do that.
Big plans.
No, we don't try to get raises. Yeah.
Well,
Are you trying to be the head coach?
No, I am not. Absolutely
Don't
not.
blame her.
That's all her. So, well, you've been with us and observed the women's basketball program for a year now, and I just wanted you to speak on kind of what you've seen, the growth of the program and the change in the past year.
That is a great question. What have I seen? First of all, I would say that although our record didn't reflect what I think is actually what got accomplished last year, I think you put in a great foundation and sort of set up a culture of what we could build on to have a great program. And since you mentioned we were just at the Big South Basketball Media Days, our own commissioner stood up in front of the room and said in March it was going to be a dogfight. So I think he was predicting
That's
that
right.
the Bulldogs were going to be in that championship.
Yes, I like that.
And if we want to take that further, maybe he was predicting it was going to be Gardner-Webb versus UNC Asheville, the Bulldogs versus the Bulldogs.
Or just that the men's basketball team and the women's basketball
There
team
you
will
go.
both be in the finals.
Yes.
I think based on what I've seen last year and a few sneaky early morning practices where I've kind of been watching, I think it's going to be a dogfight in March, and I think the Bulldogs are going to be there.
I like it. I like that prediction. Janet, you wear a lot of hats as athletic director here. What are some of your favorite obligations or things that you're responsible for? What are some of the things on a day-to-day basis that you look forward to?
Well, other than doing the mock minute,
Because that's of utmost importance.
I'm
clearly.
gonna write, this is going on the resume. A special guest. No, my favorite thing really is, since I was a former coach, my favorite thing is to try to help our coaches and our student athletes to have those kind of experiences that I had as a coach and a student athlete. So really it's, when we're able to do something and whether it's, build a Kimmel Arena or cut down the nets on a championship, those are those special moments. Or student athlete graduating, where I know the coaches have worked particularly hard with maybe a student athlete, and to see that young person walk across the stage, you kind of sit there or stand there and kind of go, this is what it's all about.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So it's really working with the student athletes and coaches my favorite part.
Good. Well, we like working with you as well.
Listen, you're just
It's just
Bonus
sweet.
bonus, bonus time.
Well, Janet, we know your time is precious, but I do have one final question.
Okay. I was going to say this is truly a minute interview.
I've heard, now, as you mentioned you were a former coach, and I've heard some rumors about a football helmet being worn to a practice.
That is so true.
Is that a true story,
That is
or
definitely a
is that
true
just
story.
folklore
That
and
is the
myth,
truth.
myth and legend?
Truth. That is the
Would
truth.
you like to shed some light
And
on
since
that,
you have,
Coach Cohn?
since y'all have several new freshmen in your program, when we started the Sanford women's basketball program, we had a lot of freshmen, a couple transfers, and we were working very hard on passing. And I have a habit of just walking through the middle of the court and all this stuff. And literally, I was walking across the court, and our passes were just flying everywhere, and I got hit side of the head. Boom! So the next day, and then of course being, I'm kind of obsessive compulsive, then I'm all over passing, we gotta get better.
Right.
So the next day, we're doing the same drill, and assistant coaches are running their practice, and I come out in a Sanford football helmet.
There you have it.
The way you people pass, somebody needs to wear a helmet.
That is priceless.
And that really,
Is there a picture of that anywhere?
I don't know. I have also been known to show up in a Army uniform as G.I. Janet.
G.I. Janet. Now,
Can we
this is
request
just
G.I. Janet?
Because
Information.
I know y'all's just really probably get this better than anybody. When you are building a program, you have to have a sense of humor. And,
Yes.
And
Yes, you do.
sometimes your team is the entertainment, and sometimes you need to be the entertainment.
Exactly.
And I think to have that little bit of sense of humor with all the hard work, I think the student athletes appreciate that. They kind of see you as like you're a real person too, instead of always pushing them. So that's another reason I wanted to be on the mock minute. This is unbelievable little show.
It
It has
is. It's a
little
very
sense of
humanizing
humor.
show.
Yeah, it tells the story of the Bulldogs, and you have a great host,
Oh, she's
unbelievable
great.
host.
Oprah ain't got
Unbelievable
nothing on
host.
JC.
I'm coming
Oprah
for
ain't
you,
got
Oprah.
nothing
Coming
on
for you.
Unbelievable
JC.
host.
Well, we appreciate your time. Thank you so
Is that all
much.
I get? I don't get more?
We can do this as long as you want. It's
No.
all up to you.
No. Thank
Or,
you.
or.
I do have one more parting shot.
Okay.
One more parting shot. For those of you who are watching, if you want to be part of a great program, I would tell you, you need to come to this program. And when I say be part of it, whether you're a player, assistant coach, head coach, student athletes, fans, this group here is doing something special. And so I would encourage you not just to watch the mock minute, but come to the mock minute.
I like that.
Thank you so much. All right. Well, signing off. We are definitely on a roll now, and you will see us on the Mock Minute again soon.